Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Agista Meisya Putri with study number A1M223075. So, I would like to my research proposal entitled Common Mistake in Writing English Essay Made by English Education Student at Halu University. So, in this presentation, I will explain the background of the study, the research question, the objective, the scope of the research, and the research methodology. First, I would like to explain the background of this research. Writing is one of the most important skills in learning English because it allows students to express their ideas in writing form. However, writing is also considered one of the most difficult language skills since students must ask correct grammar, vocabulary, and sentence structure. Many English education students still make various linguistic errors when writing essays. The errors are a natural part of the language learning process and may occur because students are influenced by their first language or because they have not fully mastered English grammar. According to Duley and his colleagues, the most common errors types are omission, addition, misformation, and misordering. Although similar studies have been conducted, research focused on English education students at Halu University is still limited. Therefore, this study aims to identify the type of errors made by the students and determine which type of errors occurs most frequently. So, based on the background, the study has one research question. The research question is, what type of linguistic errors are made by English education students in writing English essays, and which type occurs most frequently? And based on this research question, the objective of the study are the research objective aims to identify the type of linguistic error found in the student essay and determine the most frequently type of errors made by the students. The results of this research are expected to provide useful information for both students and lecturers in improving English writing skills. Next, scope of the research. The study has scope. It only focuses on 4 categories of linguistic errors based on Duley survey strategy taxonomy. These categories are first, omission, addition, misformation, and misordering. Research methodology. Now I would like to explain the research methodology. The study as a descriptive qualitative research design. The purpose of this design is to describe and analyze the linguistic error found in students' essay without manipulation any variables. The data used in the research are students' English essays. This essay will be analyzed to identify the types of errors and determine the most dominant one. Next, population and sample. The population of the study is the third semester students of the English language education program at Halu University, and the sample consists of 40 student essays selected using purposive sampling. Purposive sampling is chosen because the students have already taken writing course and have experience in writing English essay, making their essay suitable for analysis. Now, data collection technique. The data collection process consists of several steps. First, I will collect the student essay from classes. Second, I will read it carefully and identify linguistic errors. And I will classify the errors into four categories: omission, addition, misformation, and misordering. And the last, all identified errors will be recorded for further analysis. And the last, data analysis technique. After collecting the data, the analysis will be conducted in several stages. First, I will identify a linguistic error found in the student's essays, and I will classify the errors according to the four categories, and I will tabulate all the identified errors, and I will calculate the frequency of each error type, and the last I will determine which type of errors is the most dominant. So the findings are expected to provide a clear description of students' common writing errors and contribute to improving English writing instruction. So I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.